Hey guys, welcome to our channel Naturally Earth. So, this is our first voiceover video in which I'm going to give a detailed explanation about Sikkim. Yes, so why I'm starting with Sikkim? Well, it's a beautiful state and it has a significant history which I'm going to tell you about in this video. Now, first, let me give you a geographical explanation about what Sikkim really is. Well, okay, so Sikkim, it is a state. Basically, Sikkim is a state in northeast India bordered by Bhutan, Tibet and Nepal. Now the part of the Himalayas. This area it has a dramatic landscape. It includes India's highest mountains. 8586-meter tall Kanchenjunga stands in Sikkim. Sikkim is a home to glaciers, alpine meadows, and thousands of varieties of wildflowers. There is a hilltop Buddhist monastery such as Pemangste, which dates to the early 1700s. Now that's called the Mughal level history, guys. Okay, so now let's get down and dig in the history of Sikkim. Yeah, it sounds boring, but let's begin with it. I hope I can make it a bit interesting for you guys. Okay, so the history of Sikkim. Let let's begin. An area. It is an area in present-day northeast India. It began in 1642 as a kingdom established when India and Nepal were still many princely states with many rulers at that time. They had no unified to the present Union of India and the present country of Nepal. At that point of time, Sikkim had already solidified into country. Then with a king known as Chogyal or Dharma King until 16th May 1975 it was an independent country ruled by the monarchs. Sikkim had 12 kings. Palden Thondup Namgyal was the last king of the independent Sikkim. Well, it's really important to know about the state's history because only then we can really be sure about what the mindset of the people over there is, what they think of India, what they think of Nepal, what they think of Hindus, Muslims, Buddhists. So okay, so now over there was there were contacts between Hindus and Tibetans. Now all the Tibetans and the Hindus market was set up and there was a road link which went through Sikkim. So both India, Nepal, China, they all these three countries at that point of time wanted Sikkim. Well, feeling precious. Now let me give you a brief about the ancient history of Sikkim. When the Kirat king Yalambar captured outer Nepal in 1500 BC, his kingdom extended from river Trisuli in the west to river Tista in the east. According to the Hindu mythology, Lord Shiva is said to have appeared in the form of hunter Kirateshwar or the Lord of the Kiratas to Arjun in the very spot where the ancient Kirateshwar temple lies in Lakshep, West Sikkim. By the 6th century, the Lepchas they occupied the Lapchan area of Nepal, present Lam region, present Sikkim, Harchu Valley and Amuchu Valley, present in southern western Bhutan, and the most of the eastern part of the greater Sikkim up to the Chumbi Valley. Meanwhile, the Limbus inhabited the western part of greater Sikkim, present Limbuwan region. A part of Limbuwan is still retained in present Sikkim in the West District, South District, and a part of North District. The Lepchas spoke the Lepcha dialect and were believers of Bungtism and Munism or animism by faith. The Limbas spoke the Limbu dialect and were believers of Yumaism or Yama Sangmang, a form of Kirat Mundum. Now getting digging in the political history of Sikkim. Now, in 1979, the assembly election it saw Nar Bahadur Bhandari, who was elected as the chief minister of Sikkim. Bhandari he held to a win again in 84 and 89. In 94, Assembly politician Pavan Kumar Chamling became the Chief Minister of Sikkim. In 1999, 2004, 2009, and 2014, Chamling consolidated his position to sweep the polls. Sikkim voted for its one delegate to the All India Lok Sabha on 3rd January 1980. The voters strongly favored a local listing party, strongly rejecting the candidates from the Janta and the Congress. The Sino-Indian relations were somewhat bruised in 2000 by an event in Sikkim which challenged China's long-standing claim of Sikkim as an independent country. The unusual event was the escape of Ojan Trinley Dorje from Tibet to Dharamsala in India. Ojan Trinley Dorje is one of the two rival claimants who seek recognition as the 17th Karmapa, the head of the Black Hat branch of Tibetan Buddhism. The two claimants did battle in the Indian court system for control of the considerable funds collected by the 16th Karmapa for the restoration and maintenance of the Rumtek monastery located in Gangtok, Sikkim. The Chinese who recognized Ojian Trinley Dorje as the true Karmapa was unhappy about the court outcome which awarded the monastery funds to the other rival. However, the Chinese government was in a quandary as to what to do about it, as any protest to India would mean an explicit endorsement that the High Court of India holds jurisdiction over Sikkim. In 2003, with the thawing of relations between the two nations, Indian sovereignty over Sikkim was finally recognized by China. The two governments also proposed to open the Nathul and Jalepla passes in 2005. On 18th September 2011, a magnitude of 6.9 m earthquake struck Sikkim, killing at least 116 people in the state and in Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, and Tibet. More than 60 people died in Sikkim alone, and the city of Gangtok suffered significant damage. That's it from the Sikkim video. Hope you all guys enjoyed the video. Do share, like, and subscribe. We'll meet you in the next video, guys.